is a place that is home to Europe's largest marine protected area, a UNESCO Natural World Heritage Site, mountainous, coastal, and deep sea environments, and endangered species like sperm whales, monk seals, and the European eel, all within an area the size of New York City. This is Madeira. Oceanic islands are critical habitats for aquatic and marine life. They are biodiversity hotspots. They are important waypoints for migrating animals. And they are home to complex, connected ecosystems that help us understand the life forms and the cycles essential for life on Earth. Madeira is an oceanic oasis in the Northeast Atlantic. As a mountainous, volcanic island, it is rich in its range of habitats, from freshwater springs to roaring inland waterways, from intertidal pools into the vast, unknown deep. Madeira is an aquatic researcher's paradise.
I came to Madeira to survey the European eel. This is the first study for the species here in this region. And this is a very mysterious animal. It's known to have one of the longest migration journey in the animal kingdom. So it starts on Sargasso Sea, apparently, that is in the Atlantic Ocean. And from here, it migrates to Europe, North Africa, and Micronesia, so including Madeira. While there, they normally or stay in the coast or go inside the inland waters to mature. Then they pass to different life stages. And in the end, they go back to the same place, they go back to the ocean to reproduce. And we think then it's the last journey, then they will die. Madeira is very important in the sense that it's very close to this area, to Sargasso Sea, and it has no dams that are a biggest threat to the animal. So hopefully by studying the European eel in this region, we can gather more knowledge and create a conservation plan well thought that will contribute for the conservation and the recovery of the species.
Brown macroalgae are foundation species in many regions worldwide, providing many services to associated species in coastal habitats. These species come from what we know as marine forests, and like forests on land, these marine forests provide shelter, food, and habitat for many associated species. Unfortunately, these habitats, these marine forests, are suffering a worldwide decline due to different impacts like climate change, habitat destruction, or unbalanced food webs. Here in Madeira, we are trying to understand how these different impacts or drivers are leading the collapse of marine forests here in Micronesia. And we want to understand how we can recover or bring back these marine habitats. We hope all this work help us to better understand the different impacts over marine forests and to have a global picture of this problem.
Madeira is a great location to study whales and dolphins because we have deep waters very close to our coast, and we have weather conditions that allow us to study and to work throughout the year. We are also very privileged to have deep diving species that we can see here, which are sperm whales and beaked whales. And these are animals that, because they dive so deep, they spend very little time on the surface, and therefore we know much less about them. My research is based on sperm whales, trying to understand some of the basics about ecology and movements of a species that was previously hunted here in Madeira. This is a top predator. It's very important on the ocean's food web as well as the carbon cycle, and it's considered to be endangered throughout the world in the red list. My intention is to try to understand where are they and how regularly they come here, as well as to try to understand some of the threats that they face. Because if you have any intention of protecting the species, we have to learn as much as we can about them.
There is a saying in conservation, which is that we can only protect what we know. And there is still so much that we do not know. From the tops of the mountains to the bottom of the ocean, we have much to learn about the water and its inhabitants that surround us, sustain us. Perhaps the solutions we seek to our greatest global challenges are swimming right in front of our eyes. Here at Mare Madeira, we're doing what we can to discover them.